both started your business with a client perspective in mind, which is oftentimes really far in the distance, considering the markets are really difficult, and oftentimes the little guy thinks that the deck is stacked against them. Do you guys want to comment maybe on how you make things better for the client, or you both mentioned a client focus or perspective? So I'd like to maybe just see what is the secret sauce that helps make you guys client centric and client focused. Matt, take it away.
Sure. So, I understand and respect the challenges that new traders have. First of all, they're overwhelmed. You would think that because of the internet and the amount of information on the internet, it would make a more educated customer. It actually has exactly the opposite effect. The customer is overwhelmed with facts. Everything goes on the internet, whether it's truth, whether it's lies, whether it's facts, whether it's not. So they don't know where to start and where to begin. My job, the way I see it, is first of all to make things simple and to break down the simplicity of my product. The second thing is, there's also a side of fiduciary duty that you have to tell a customer, you have to educate them about what they think is, they have a certain natural inclination. For example, they have a drive towards a very high leverage. And you have to tell them at some point, listen, leverage does not make you a better trader. More frequency doesn't make you a better trader. So it's this transition that we try to basically go from beginner, to more advanced. We try to give them all the steps along the way to help them out. We do it through platform education. We recorded every single platform out there. We record and we show them how to use it. We have a community that we have a community site, community.optimusfutures.com, where people can go in and ask questions and get educated. So, we try to basically bridge the gap that exists in their head as beginner traders, right? Because again, I feel bad because they're beginners. They're overwhelmed with facts, information, products. And in the world of derivatives or futures exchanges, there's a lot going on. There's certain leverage associated with certain products, times, margins, day trading margins, overnight margins. So you have to basically explain those components to the players and show them how to use it. Now, I think once the customer knows the rules, once he understands how things work, he could take better decisions. So our goal has always been to give as much information, practical information, not just any information, practical and pragmatical information that I can give to the customer, and then he can make his own decisions and decide how he wants to trade.
Yeah, a few things you mentioned. I'm reading Bezonomics right now, and they say that they didn't. One researcher did an experiment where they brought 3 jams, and someone had to pick, and then people were buying a lot more jams when they had 3 options. But when they gave them 20 options, they were selling way less jam because it was just too difficult to make a decision, and people just got fed up and went away.
Well, it's the same experiment with the wine in the supermarket. You put 2 wines, people go and taste it, right? It's this one or that one. You give them 20 wines, they walk by. So people are overwhelmed, with information. Now, even when they get to the point of trading, even if they open accounts, it doesn't mean that their education stopped. Our industry today is moving at the speed of light, and you have to provide the right technology to people at the right time, move along with the industry, and at the same time explain, what it is, that the process that it goes to. Let me give you an example, okay? And it might sound a little bit funny, but the first online trading, okay, it was online trading. A person would go 20 years ago, would punch in an order. It would still go to a clerk on the desk who used to call someone, right? That was online trading. Today, it's directly to the exchange. So speed became a major factor in execution. The speed of your trades is major, the stability. And this is, then customers have to understand that, based on the speed that they have and what they compete with, they have to choose their strategy accordingly, right? So there's always those challenges, not only when the customer comes on board, but but also when he's a customer, continuing educating him all the time about what's going on without him being overwhelmed. So